Basically, what happened is I developed a really good relationship with a music library and publisher that I'd been working with for a few years, and just a real good kind of ability to kind of read each other. I was able to get them what they wanted. There was a trust factor that is very much still in place to this day, and the opportunity came up for them where they were asked to do custom music for a show for National Geographic and Disney Plus. So they refer to this as a score to pick project because they were actually sending me clips from the show, and I was creating the music to the clip itself. So score to pick is in like I'm creating music based on what's actually happening in the show. And they asked me to do this, and I had never done it before. And I was upfront about that, and I said, this will be new for me, but I would absolutely love to try it and give it a shot and see how it goes. And because that trust factor was there, um, uh, it happened. It all came through, and so I was able to do like the opening theme for this song on National or yeah for National Geographic, and yeah, it was just a phenomenal experience. I'm hoping I get more because it was so fun. Like you talk about, like those moments where the creativity just like, takes over. Like I mean, when you have something to write to, it's almost like night and day between just trying to come up with something. When you have visuals there, like all of a sudden you're like putting some strings in because, that just fits the vibe, and then, some percussion comes in right here because that's where the scene is sort of thing. So, those moments were really, really fun. I'm hoping I get more opportunities to do stuff like that.
And what was it like seeing it actually live? Because I'm sure you couldn't talk about it right away. And even just beyond the fact of like being able to tell people, like, what was that first moment of like actually seeing that live and like seeing that work manifest, and being like, wow, I did that,
Yeah, that's definitely surreal. Like, even the opening theme, and hearing it and stuff like that. Um, it was pretty cool. I was able to have my kids well, my whole family. My wife was there too, and we all kind of watched it together. They got a little distracted about halfway through. There's a ton of music in there, so it's not all my music by a long shot, but they would like every new song that would come on. They're like, "Dad, is that one yours? Dad, is that your song?" And sometimes that I'd get to say yes, sometimes like no, that was another producer or whatever. So yeah, it was good. It was surreal, and that kind of speaks back to the thing about like celebrating your successes and your wins and stuff like that. Um, Being able to do that not just by myself but with my family meant a lot, and that was a big deal. Something that I'll have that memory forever. Being able to say like, Dad, you saw this show on my computer screen, me writing music to it, and now it's on TV and you can pull it up on a streaming service and stuff like that. That's pretty special. So